that was the Netherton Tunnel. Hello and welcome back to Steve and Brendan's monumental epic road trip of the Peak District, and it is the last episode and we are at the Hex in Alton Towers. Enjoy the ride.
In 1821, when the thunder of hooves signalled the return of the wealthy 15th Earl of Shrewsbury back to his home, Alton Towers. As the journey neared its end, a mysterious figure suddenly appeared in the road. The Earl impatiently demanded of the driver why the carriage had stopped. With arm outstretched, an old woman pleaded with the Earl for the charity of a coin. The Earl cruelly dismissed her and instructed his driver to head back to the towers. Scorned, the old woman screamed a curse. For every branch of the old oak tree that fell, a member of the Earl's family would die. A ferocious storm raged, and with one mighty bolt of lightning severed a single branch from the old oak tree. And true to the old woman's prophecy, a member of the Earl's family suddenly and mysteriously died. This tragedy, the arrogant Earl ordered his servants that every remaining branch of the oak tree be chained up in an attempt to prevent further misfortune. But the story didn't end there. Legend has it that the Earl became so obsessed with the fallen branch that he dragged it from the woods to the towers and sealed it in a secret vault. There he became locked into a furious battle of science versus the supernatural, conducting bizarre experiments in a desperate attempt to finally banish the evil power of the curse forever. nearly 200 years, the entrance or even existence of the Earl's Vault has remained a complete mystery, until recent restorations revealed a mysterious passageway hidden behind an ancient bookcase. It was this passageway which unearthed a secret stranger than anyone could have imagined. The sealed vault, and within the legendary Fallen Branch itself.
Oh guys, we're here at Alton, well just on the outskirts of Alton Towers. We're so close to Alton. There's one of the access gates there, long since used, and you can start to see parts of the Alton Towers, some maybe the bit and forgotten bits. We're here to see something that is connected with Alton Towers, and it's the chained oak, which is just down here. So we're gonna have a look. We found ourselves a nice little park up here. Not so bad, but I just remember, I'm telling you now, it's been years and years and years since I've been here. So it'd be nice to return back and see if we can find it. No, we're not very far away because there is this here, which is the chained oak bed and breakfast. But check that building out. I think it's in better days. Look at that. That is elaborate. Anyway, here we go. The chained oak. Now this used to be an old turnpike route, yeah. So right. There'd be lots of carts and things like this. It'll be horse and cart tramway. This would be. So let me just put a bit of background into this now. Where we are. So we are now walking down an old trackway here. Now this trackway would have been an old cart route. It would have been where the Earl of Shrewsbury would have been coming backwards and forwards with the cart. There would be a carriage on the back of it, and that's the way they got about in them days. But the trouble is with places like this, especially at night, there was a lot of highway robbers, and they would hide in the overgrowth, and then basically hold these coaches up, and and do unspeakable things, but mainly to rob you. So as we come down, there's a story at Alton Towers about the Hex. Now the Hex is a ride, okay? The Hex is a ride in Alton Towers, and it's based along a tale about the old oak tree. And as we get down now, I will tell you the tale of the Hex when we get near the tree, because a lot of people, thousands and thousands and thousands of people go to Alton Towers every year and probably ride the Hex, but don't even think the story's true. But when I found out that it was, and there was such a thing as a chained oak, oh my God, I had to see it. And that's what I did. It's been a long time since I've been here, but it's nice to bring someone else here like Brendan to actually tell that tale. And this is, in every way, monumental.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Oh, I can't wait to get to my dinner spot tonight. Oh, I hope those waiters have got my food ready. Oh, no. There seems to be a blockage in the road. Who goes there?
Hello, young man.
Get out the way, you old bat.
Just give a poor old lady some money.
Get lost.
Please, my family are destitute.
Well, they can remain destitute, for I am the Earl of Shrewsbury, and I have a dinner appointment to get to. Now get gone!
I tell you, I curse thee. For every branch that falls from the old oak tree, one of your family will die.
What a load of hokum.
I'm telling you, you're cursed. Don't come back here. Don't come back. I curse thee.
So, this is the chained oak. Now you can see that you've got chains on it there. Look, coming down, you can see the chains on it. So you can see, for a start off, these branches, you can see here that these chains are absolutely huge compared to my hand, look. You can see it's absolutely huge. The weight in just of these, I mean the immense job just to actually put these up around that tree. But the poor tree is dead now. But you can see the chains above it. Incredible story. And one thing that's completely different is this is the only oak tree here. Now let's picture it, Brendan. Look at the trees around us. Which is the oldest? The oak tree would have been here before any of these trees were here. These are young in comparison. So this tree would have been massively significant because it would be the only one, a focal point to everybody. The old oak tree. I mean, the girth of this tree is that big, I couldn't even put my arms around it completely. But you got to come up here to appreciate all of these chains. Well, here I am, guys. Just behind me is the chained oak, and who thought that that was just a soppy story that Alton Towers has made up, eh? Well, they were absolutely wrong, aren't they? Well, that's that destination done. Now let's go and see something even more cooler than that. It's funny about highway robbery, isn't it? I was only making a film the other day about Nestcliff and Humphrey Kynaston, notorious highwayman of Shropshire. And here, see, highway robbers, highway robbery was quite popular back in them days, and now we've got Welcome Break doing the job. Well, that's that done. That's the chained oak ticked off the list. The next place we're going to go and visit is Fauld Crater. People on my channel are not going to be strangers to where I am at the moment, because we've done a whole episode of Monumental on it, and and the reason why we did a whole episode of Monumental on it, because it's as monumental as it comes. And we're at Fauld, which is near Hanbury, and we're going to have a look at the Fauld Crater, one of the largest explosions ever to be recorded on British soil. This thing was like an atomic bomb going off. Let's find out more. Now turn my camera around so it faces me. As soon as I turn it on, it's a lot better. So here we are, right? I'll just give Brendan a rough outline of what we're looking at here. There's a little interpretation board here, which Brendan can probably, well, I mean, you know he has trouble reading, but you know, he can have a go. Actually, I recited it word for word last time. Here it is, mate. Have a read of that, Mr. Brendan.
At 11 minutes past 11 on the morning of November the 27th, 1944, the Midlands was shaken by the biggest explosion this country has ever known. 4,000 tons of bombs stored 90 feet down in the old gypsum mines in the area blew up, blasting open a crater 400 feet deep and 3/4 of a mile long. Buildings many miles away were damaged. This pub had to be rebuilt, and one farm, with all its buildings, wagons, horses, cattle and 6 people completely disappeared. You will find the story of the explosion here at the Cock Inn.
Is that, mate? Is that cool?
That's quite cool, actually.
That is, mate. That's something else, isn't it? And we're going to go and see it. Look at him. I'll tell you what, right? I should, if he wasn't so generous with his food, I'd be charging him for all of this, you know. There he is, look. It's Brendan Explores, it's Brendan Explores, it's Brendan Explores, it's Brendan Explores. Where is he? Where is he going? Is he going to a town or is he in the village?
Just a bomb site.
It's just a bomb site. Not just a bomb site, the biggest bomb site ever to happen in the UK soil. Come on then, let's go and find it. No, because it's a crater, you can't really see it. Well, you can see it when we get up to it.
If it's a crater that's from 1944,
yeah,
it's obviously something that's obviously recovered somewhat.
Yeah,
since then.
yes,
So
it
you've
has.
got, a lot of grass that's on there. I'm guessing. You know,
yes,
definitely, recovered
you can
itself.
certainly see it though. You can certainly see it. But as I say, the best way is whip the drone up and have a look.
Okay.
But if anybody wants to have any more information, if you really want a real decent video on this, check my channel out. Steve's Monumental Adventure.
Not Adventures.
Adventure, no. And you can see a full video on this, the drone footage
made
and
a video on
everything.
it?
The whole history of this,
nice.
all the pictures of what happened, all the smashed up buildings and stuff.
Wow.
So, a bit muddy here.
Uh-oh.
Alert, alert.
It's begun.
Alert, alert. Always shut the farm gate. It is a bit sloppy here, but we'll be alright.
I've only got my boots.
Yeah, come on. Stick to the middle, we'll be alright.
A little bit nippy, eh?
Yeah, a little bit of a bite in the air. It's not as bad as that what we went to, is it?
No,
Right, the path's down the middle here. He's been barbed. He's been barbed, look.
Look at all that.
Ah, mate.
I tell you what.
What?
This better be worth it. My God.
It's the farmer, innit? He ain't got. He's just. Should have more care for the footpath, shouldn't he? Yeah. See that line of trees there, the lower line? Yeah. That's the start of the crater. So that's how far we go walk. But yeah, this ain't ideal, but I have the boots on for the job this time. I think it become very clear that we were not going down to near that crater anytime soon. So time to get the drone up. This ain't going to be working for me, and I'm not a defeatist. Poor Brendan. Now, Brendan wants to go to Uttoxeter. We are going to Uttoxeter, but to the restaurant pub thing that's there. However, he wants to go to Uttoxeter town. Now, Uttoxeter town has nothing endearing about it whatsoever. If you're from Uttoxeter, I'm just kind of struggling with the historic element of it, really. But yeah, it hasn't really got anything that's particularly noteworthy. But you know, I think it's got many nice buildings or anything. But so I probably would rather visit Stoke than I would Uttoxeter. At least it's got a bit of heritage to it. So well, there you go. Anyway, we're off to table now. Obviously, our trip to Fauld was a little bit downplayed, if you like, but we managed to get the drones over and get some footage, so that's the main thing. But unless we wanted to walk through a swampy farmer's field, it isn't going to happen this time. But we got the footage, that's the main thing, and we're off to the outskirts of Uttoxeter now, to a pub by table. It's called the Water Boat. Oh, I forgot literally that second. I forgot what it was.
Hello there, and welcome to 1947, and welcome to Sudbury Hall. And today we are going to have a look. We're going to take a step back in time to a place, to a time of a childhood home with childhood memories, all set in picturesque countryside. And here we are to stop Brendan moaning because I went to go to Uttoxeter. I want to go.
Actually, let me clarify for your audience, right?
There's only 5 of them.
This was on your plan.
You can name them, Mike.
You said we're
what?
going to Uttoxeter.
Yeah, this is.
I say to my audience, oh, we're going to Uttoxeter. Oh, no. I just want to go to the pub now.
Well, I just thought on the whim we'd pop to Sudbury Hall to the Childhood Museum, hoping it was going to be, 10 quid to get in, and that would have been all right. I'd probably have paid that. But then to find out that it's nearly £26 to go in there, I can't warrant paying that. So me and Brent, even though Brenda's got a National Trust membership, he would have got in there for free. But I cannot warrant that. I mean, to be honest with you, I was only going to it because he was moaning about Uttoxeter, and I want to go to Uttoxeter. I want to go to Uttoxeter. Anyway, it's a bit too expensive, so that's not going to be happening. Well, we are now at the water bridge in Uttoxeter. It's attached to this Premier Inn here, and it's time for something to eat now. Kind of signals the end of the journey. I head off back down towards Stafford. Brendan heads off towards Shrewsbury. So yeah, it'll be. It's been a good trip.
Come on then. It's on me, mate. Let's go get some
fair
food,
enough,
all right?
Mate. Journey's end, eh?
That's it, mate. Leave you guys here.
There he
Thank
is.
you ever so much for joining me for this journey, and I will see you on some other random trip by myself, with this man, someone else, or could be another little update soon. But that's possibly to come in the future.
Well, you've got Brendan there just saying his big goodbye there and what have you. Yeah. Well, this is the carvery. This is the end of the trip. I always think it's like a really shit version of Top Gear. I always think it's like that. But actually, thank you for not filling my fuel tank up. Really do appreciate that. And
Thank you for not doing what?
Not filling my fuel tank up. Right. But I thank you for watching, because I know some of you are on Brenda's channel, some of you are on mine, and we bring different content all around. But when it comes together, you get a bit of everything, don't you? You know what I mean? You get a bit of the food. You don't get none of the food with me, do you?
Well, they are now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's not the main star of the attraction, is it? Anyway, over and out.
It's been a really good trip, mate.
Yeah, it has, mate.
It's been fantastic. And what a way to finish it as well.
Well, that's the journey done, and what a journey it's been. We're both going off separate ways now. I'm heading off back to Telford, Brendan's off back to Shrewsbury. But what a great adventure. I hope you've all enjoyed joining us on it, and until the next time, over and out.